So here we are, first day of junior year, and oh my god. This year, the first day was especially hot. Not only hot, but humid. I'm looking at my phone now, it says a high of 90, but there is a 72% humidity. So it feels like, hold on, right now it's 84, but it feels like 95 because of the humidity. And you can call me whatever you want, but that is really hot. And it's also even more hot being in a building that has over 1,000 kids in it, and you're really tired and not in the mood and you don't want to be there, so it just adds on to everything. My eyes look horrible. I can't even, I am so tired right now that I'm gonna go dye my hair because picture day is tomorrow. I'm gonna rinse it out, take a shower, rinse it out, and then literally go to bed. I'm not even gonna eat dinner. I'm just gonna be like, I can't. My biggest mistake I think I could have possibly made is I stayed up finishing this book, Paper Towns by John Green. I stayed up till 12:30 last night reading it. Bad idea number one. Bad idea number two, I stayed up so late that I was having anxiety about waking up because I know how bad it would be to wake up because I was going to bed so late. And I don't know why. Thinking about it today, I have English first period. First period is interrupted by so many announcements, along with it being the first day, so he's going to spend the whole time, giving us a syllabus and telling us what's up about the class and yada yada yada. I don't know what came over me, but what I've heard about my English teacher is that he can be kind of a hard ass sometimes. So that little one snark comment that got into my head made me stay up so late and finish the book, which by the way I have read. This completing it last night was the second time completing it, so I already knew what happens. I didn't actually have to reread it, but I read it for the first time 3 years ago, so I wanted to be prepared if we had a test today. By the way, I'm taking standard English American literature, so I should have expected that if I was taking an honors class, which by the way they don't offer honors English literature or American literature. It's just standard. So I don't know. I literally don't know what was going through my head because I stayed up so late reading this book when I didn't have to. I know every year I complain, and I swear to God, the first day of freshman year video, I think I got a good night's sleep. That's why I was so happy. Last year, first day of sophomore year, again, I got a really bad night of sleep, and it was like a total culture shock. So this year was literally a combination of all the three, or all the two rather. So this video it always gets long, so I'm just not even going to try to talk fast because I have no energy right now, and I don't care about talking right now. This video may or may not be the most unenthusiastic video that I've ever made because I want to go to bed right now. I swear to God, if I laid down in my bed right now, I'd be out. I'm that tired. Anyway, so I went to bed way too late last night. I woke up this morning and I told my mom, I was like, I probably got 2.5 hours of sleep last night. So, bad idea number one. Bad idea number two, wearing jeans today. This morning, it was kind of comfortable. It was sticky and humid, but it was What was that? Okay. I don't know what that was. That was a scary noise. So I get into school, I find Sarah. We go to our first period class, And I have a bunch of cool people in there, which is awesome because I like having cool people in my English classes because it usually makes the class way more fun. Bad thing is though, it's first period every day. So that means that I will be so tired every day. And I really don't like having English first period like at all, you know, because I'm just so tired all the time. I got out of school today and my mom was like, so how was it? And I'm like, haha. And the first thing I started to say was about English and she's like, oh, that will change. I don't know what just happened with my voice. That will change, don't worry. And I was like, how will it change? I'm having him in first period every day. And she's like, well, you'll get better night's sleep. Okay, Mom. So I had English with Sarah. He actually seems cool. I've heard snarky comments like made about him, saying that he, like I said, he can be kind of a hard ass. But when you think about it, every teacher can. So maybe that I actually forget who even told me that, but maybe that person just didn't like him for another reason, and so like they kind of made that go through the grapevine that he was kind of a jerk. But anyway, I think he's cool, and he has a really good idea going. Like, he wants us to be inspired. And that's cool and all, but how can I be inspired at 7:30 in the morning? I don't know. I mean, unless I stayed up all night or something and I pulled an all-nighter writing a book or something, then obviously I'd be inspired, but I mean, come on, man. We're high school students. It's gonna be a tough class. For that, at least. And to be honest, I think that is the best, like, that was the nicest class that I think I've had all day. I can say that right now. Then I went to a study because I have gym second period. I know. But I have gym second period, which means this year, I've explained this in my past videos, but freshman and sophomore year, you have gym class every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Freshman year, half of the year is a gym class, half of the year is a health class, in which the same thing applies with health class. You only have health class for those 3 days of a week. But juniors and seniors only have gym class. You only do 1 year of health class, which is in freshman year. So if you pass health class freshman year, you don't ever have to worry about it ever again. So with gym class then, so all year sophomore year it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then juniors and seniors you only have to have it Tuesdays and Thursdays all year, but still only 2 days a week. Oh my god. So today is Wednesday, so I went to a study instead. So if you don't have gym, you go to a study. So I went to my study. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have a study, second period, which is good because it's so nice to have studies really early in the day. Because then that means that you do your homework right then. Ah, yay! So, yeah, tomorrow's picture day, so I have to look nice, but I go during my gym period tomorrow. So tomorrow, second period, I'm doing my pictures, and I'm not going to look bad because it's only going to be second period, and it's going to be nice. So that's exciting to think about. Third period, oh boy, third period currently, and I'm saying currently for a reason. Third period currently, I have conceptual chemistry. If you don't know what that means, conceptual, apparently, I haven't looked at the definition yet, but it's supposed to be for kids who have a harder time with math, and I think you guys have got the gist that I am a very bad math student. Very bad. I'll get on math later. Also not a very good, class. Anyways, so I was like, I'll take conceptual chem because it makes sense because I'm a bad math student, and so I'll need help with math. Maybe I'm a better math student than I thought, because honestly, conceptual chem is if it was just a class within itself, I'd be fine. If it was like me and the teacher, straight, done, happy, completely satisfied, but it's the kids that are in there. And I don't know why I figured this. I really don't know why I figured this, but I thought that there'd be kind of, kids in there that I would know and that weren't jerks and stuff. But, maybe there was just some kids in the school that, or in my grade at least, that, like, kind of secretly had trouble with math and wanted to take conceptual chem just so I knew, or just so they knew that, they'd have help with math. But that was not the case, and that was obvious, and I don't know why I didn't realize that in the beginning, because honestly, how stupid can I be? So there's a lot of bad kids in there, and I'm actually thinking about switching out of that class because, I mean, the teacher's okay, she's goofy, and like, she'll get off track really easily, but honestly, like, it's a chemistry teacher, all of them are kind of goofy, so she's not especially bad, but she's kind of like, alright lady, let's go, get moving, And I know it was the first day and stuff, but the thing is, she's kind of strict-ish, and the kids in that class are not. I just know that I'll do really bad in chemistry if I stay in that class, so it kind of comes down to that. So there's that. In fourth period, I have a study every day. Do I have a study every day? No, I don't have a study every day. I have a lab Fridays. I have a weekly lab for chemistry on Fridays. Fifth period is math class. I have a teacher. My math teacher has been teaching at my high school for 43 years. The good thing, however, is the whole entire class is full. Every single seat is basically full. There were some kids that didn't make it for whatever reason, or they were absent, or they got lost, or something like that, where not every single seat was full because of that. But if everyone was there, present, every single seat would be full. So that means that they kind of snuck me in there along with everybody else. So, if there's any possible way, I'd like to see if I could get out of that class. So my fifth period, is the class that matters for what lunch I have. The lunches go off your fifth period class and where they're located and the amount of people in your class and stuff. So I actually end up having third lunch, which is the last lunch of the day, which is the shitty lunch that nobody wants to have because there's always nothing left that is like good, or and there's usually never any of your friends that are in third lunch. It just doesn't happen. Sixth period, I have my man, oh, I can't say his last name, god damn it. Well, he's like my boy, even though I've never had him before. I have U.S. history with an awesome teacher who talks kind of funny, and that just makes me laugh, and I have him sixth period, and the bad thing is the people in my class. So that's crazy. It's gonna be a crazy class, I'll tell you that much. Seventh period. So I signed up for Latin 1 and yearbook as a class. They actually have a class that's called yearbook. And I didn't get into yearbook, which makes me so sad, but that's the honest truth. So as an alternate class, I put Honors Ceramics 3. As you may know, I took Honors Ceramics 2 last year, which is a pottery class, an honors pottery class, and just Honors Ceramics 3 would be like the next level. So that was my alternate, and the way with the Latin thing works is it's not actually a class. It's actually all online. It's called VHS Visual High School.org or something, and it's kind of like nationwide. I couldn't think of that for a second. It's like nationwide, I guess, and some select schools will offer it to you for free, because it's kind of like a public school program. I just hit my lens cap. Public school program that you have to sign up for and be able to fit into the scheduling and yada 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 yada. Anyway, because my school does not teach a Latin class, and I actually do want to learn Latin, and I do not want to learn Portuguese, Spanish, or French, because those are the only 3 actual classes, foreign language classes, that they offer at my high school. So I didn't want to take any of those, so I ended up signing up for VHS. So back to my story. They put me as having Honor Ceramics 3 for 7th period. Which, to be honest, I wish that was not the case, because I wish I could have a study 7th period, because that would be awesome. But I completely forget what I was about to say. Oh, so I wish I could have. Okay, so I do my Latin through the studies that I have during the day. So it's not like a designated class. It's kind of, it like takes up, well it is, but it takes up a study period. So it's not like an extra class on top of everything. It takes up a period of my day. There you go. It takes up a period of my day. And I wish that I had another place to, like, I wish I could do it 4th period, but that's actually my lab days. So like, even though I only have 1 lab every Friday, currently at least, because I don't know what's going on with chemistry, if that was, like, let's say my 7th period, okay, if I had chemistry 6th period, I would have a 7th period study every day except for Fridays, because Fridays would be a double block of chemistry, which means I would have a lab. But unfortunately, I have a 3rd period chemistry class, and then a study every day 4th period except for Fridays, because that is my lab. So, if it was kind of like switched around like that, that would be fabu, but it's not. So, the idea of having a study at the end of the day is kind of not a possible thing, which is, it's okay. It's okay, it's fine, it's okay. Good thing though is, the upside at least, is I go to the library to do my VHS shenanigans, which the library is air conditioned, and if it's 7th period every day, that means it's going to be the hottest. So technically I have got it good, because it's going to be air conditioned, and nobody goes in their 7th period, because no one has a 7th period study, because they try to make sure not to do that, because then the kids just leave. So it's going to be nice, and I'm happy. So yeah, okay, this video is so fucking long, holy shit. So I need to close off. Basically, my teachers all pretty much suck, except for a select few, which is normal. Usually I tend to grow on them, so my first impression is only my first impression. So yes, I'm sorry for my dog barking, by the way. Another side note that I did realize last year, but not to as much of an extreme as I realized this year, I get really dehydrated. And it was really hot today, so that added on to it, but I was like dying all day. Good thing is, I have Sarah in my English class. Bad thing is, I have a really bad chemistry teacher, well, more so a bad chemistry class. I have a really bad math class, which is very, 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 very important, because I have to take the SATs this year, and there is a butt ton of Algebra 2 on the SATs that I need to do. So, yes. I'm so tired. I am so tired. To be honest, I don't think this is going up today. And that's fine. I don't even care. I really don't care. I'm gonna put this up probably tomorrow after school. Because I can't do it. So if you're seeing this on Thursday the 28th, you know why. If you're seeing this later than Thursday the 28th, you know why. Okay, I'm done talking. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to everybody later. The first days of school are always so difficult, no matter what you do. So I just gotta accept that and move on. Another thing is I need my license and I need a car. And I need one now. Well, I need both now. Because I had to wait for my mom to come pick me up. And it took her a long time. And I was just standing in the sun crying because of how hot it was. And I was so tired. And I just wanted to leave. And it wasn't her fault. But it just, I need a car and a license. So that's my next endeavor. I'll keep you updated. And that's everything. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay, bye.